Hello my dear students, welcome back to our series of videos complementing our class for geometry. In this case, we are going to be studying point, lines, line segments, and rays. The main or specific objective for this lesson is for us to understand the basic terms and postulates of geometry. Let's begin by illustrating and defining the main postulates. Let's see. Let's start with the point. For description or definition, a point is a geometric element that has 0 dimension and is represented graphically with a close marked dot. And the symbol is a capital letter standing right beside it. For example, we will have then that the point A will be represented like this, but we can have any letter. So it could be, this point can be called R, or this one could be Q, depending on the situation. Okay? So now let's continue with the following definition. We're going to now be defining what is a line. A line is a collection of points along a straight path with no endpoints. So it is a collection of points. Why? Because technically this is represented by a number of little points that are aligned one after the other and make a line and has no end points. But it could be represented graphically as AB and an arrow standing above. So that would be AB and a little arrow standing above, representing that this is a line and that it is open or infinite on both sides. Now let's study a line segment. A line segment has a dimension of 1. It is graphically represented by the 2 endpoints, and the symbol would be this. Let's define. A line segment is nothing else than a part of a line that contains every point on the line between its endpoints. As you can see, it will be a little part of a line that contains all the points from the endpoint A or the endpoint B and the endpoint B. It will be represented the following way. So if this is a line that extends infinitely, a line segment will be a little portion of that line that is represented by the space between the 2 endpoints A and B. Remember that we can use any letter for these endpoints. In this case, we're using A and B. But then a line segment will be the little segment between of a line that is delimited by 2 endpoints. Okay? And the graphic representation of this would be AB and this symbol standing right below, above. Okay? Where we can see then that it's not an arrow like we saw with the line, meaning that it's open. Let's see another representation. Another representation would be for a ray. A ray, by definition, would be, let's draw the figure first. It has one endpoint and the other side extends without end. Okay? The representation would be the endpoint and the direction in which it's going, and then it's open on one side infinitely. The definition would be a ray is a line with a single endpoint that goes on and on in one straight line or one direction. Okay? Now, with that, we complete the definition of the basic elements. It's very important for you to remember the definitions and how they are graph, the dimension that they have, the symbol that they have. Okay? Remember to practice and review. There is an associate worksheet for you to reinforce this knowledge. Take care and until the next video.